The three most limiting words are I know that. Oh my gosh, we say I know that by default because it's like an acceptable response. That thing, it's like we can say it and it almost creates a space where the other person doesn't have to give a response. It almost shuts them down. It's crazy, but it's really detrimental to success and everything in life because it's showing that we're not open to new ideas, where we've just got, oh yeah, I know that, I know that. There's an arrogance about it. It stops us from learning and growing. And yeah, you truly do just shut the other person off. It's crazy. And we've all done it. We've all done it. So why? What do we do with it? Because it really is limiting. What I know is that there's a huge difference between knowing something and doing something. Huge difference. Everyone knows to eat clean, eat less, move their body every day, go to bed early, drink enough water, don't spend more than you earn, be a kind, caring person. Everyone knows how to have great, successful relationships, how to have great bank account, how to have great health. But there's such a difference between knowing and doing. So how do we know if you really know and are taking the actions to do it and achieve that in your life? Well, look at your bank account, look at your relationships, look at your physical health, look at your mental health, your emotional health. Look at those. And if they're not in check, if your bank account is not rocking, if your physical health doesn't show it, all those kind of things, absolutely, we can say we know it, doesn't mean we're doing it. So that's where that kind of piece of arrogance kind of comes around it. So why should there's no shoulds in this life? Why could we and how could we replace that language to be able to get a different result instead of just defaulting to I know that? Well, ideally, you want to, when instead of just going, yeah, I know that, someone say, hey, what about this? You go, yeah, I know that. Instead of doing it, what if, if we, and I'm going to come to some great responses in a moment, but ideally, we want to be able to understand maybe a different perspective. We could have heard that thing before, but that person could have a different spin on it. Okay. And if we shut them down by going, yeah, I know that, you don't get a chance to find everything out that they wanted to tell you. Sometimes we say, I know that, even though we bloody know that we don't know, or we bloody know that we're not doing what it is. And we say that instead of admitting that we're wrong, that we don't know it. It's crazy, but we do. So the key is to keep an open mind and just build in the difference, build it in, because there's such a difference between knowing and really living what it is, and then that helps you to be able to do it. So it's huge. So like I said, if your health, if your fitness, if your relationship, if your bank account balance, all those things reflect life rocks, well, yeah, you really do know that. Big difference otherwise. If it's not, maybe it's time to reel in the ego a bit. Yes, I'm saying it. I have it too. We all do. And just look at what else is out there. So what is the solution? This is just a few things that I do I've done and still do to break that I know that habit. Okay, so the first one is, what if you change the words, just move them out of your vocabulary from I know that to I understand, or I'm aware. I understand, or I'm aware. Hey, Jen, what if you do this and that? Yeah, I know that. Yeah. Oh, okay, yeah, I'm aware of that. Awesome, thank you. Just reel it in a bit. That's a place to start. The second is to really adopt active listening. So often when we are, most people, majority of the time, we're not active listening. We are, and I listened to audiobooks the last few years to teach myself to be a better listener. I've always been the person who jumps ahead. That ADHD brain of mine just pings all over the shop. So I've been learning to listen to audiobooks to teach me to be really present and listen, so that I don't just jump in and cut in so much into conversations like I have in the past. And I've got a long way to go, but I'm way better than I was. So engaging active listening strategies and skills helps you to not be a step ahead, ready to just jump and go, yeah, I know that, because you've already pre-read or prejudged what you thought the rest of their sentence was going to be. It wasn't really maybe even going to be that, but you've gone there and you've shut it down. Wow, what if you're actually actively listening? You might hear something really cool that could add incredible value to your life. We've just got to start somewhere. So another one is to seek understanding before offering your opinion. Stop, take a breath. Really, if you're active listening, you'll be able to do this. And then ask questions to clarify. So if they say, hey, Jen, did you know to catch bigger waves, you just need to do this and this and this? Instead of my brain just going, yeah, I know that, I could go, oh, wow, hey, tell me more about that. And then you can kind of accurately confirm the elements you do know and the elements you don't know. And you've got an opportunity to learn and grow. It's so good. So questioning is big. Listening, actively listening, helps break that I know that habit, because it's a habit that most people do. And it's not true. You don't really know, or you know, but you're not bloody doing it. So time to grow. We want to be able to reframe what we're doing, have that kind of questioning mind, that curious mind, and it's for you to be able to see everything that's out there. So the healthy life hack is pretty simple. Decide, choose. Which, are you going to take on words like I know that instead of I know that, replace it with words like I understand or I'm aware. I'm aware. And really actively listen. Like I said, I've been using audiobooks as a way to teach me to listen better. And I've only been doing that a couple of years, but I really enjoy audiobooks now better than I do hard books, books, physical books. The listening's been really good for me. So I know that are absolutely the three most limiting words they are, and they stop you from being successful in all areas of life where you're saying it. So this is just a tiny tweak in life to be able to see what else is possible. So have fun with this one. If you want to go to the show notes and check out those questions and those words better, so you can refer back to them, head to www.healthylifehacks.com.au. Have fun.